Who's this dude with a V-Core tag and MB in his name that's telling us we're in the wrong line?
Ignore him.
Oh, my text is fucked.
Just a little confused. I thought you weren't coming.
I'm not out.
All the names are scrambling for me.
Oh wait, just quick time.
Over there in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I love you guys.
Aw. Look at us rolling deep tonight. That makes my heart happy.
Enjoy killing them in the next day, right?
There's a man named Gilliman.
Will do.
Will do.
Gilligan?
Hold up, they have a commander named Do they have a commander named Gilliman?
I don't know.
Make fun of this fool.
Wait, are y'all CSA tonight?
Nah, we're Union.
No, we're Union.
Oh, okay. Yeah, kill them again.
Choose
We
the
just
most
have
milquetoast
spawns
Primarch.
swiped for this map. Swap. Why am I saying swipe?
Alright, guys, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
Yep.
Damn, this officer's got his own coffee mug.
Speaking of that, I gotta change my uniform stuff up. Makes it look like my character's been in for about a year and a half.
Yep.
When I first joined, I made my avatars look like I just joined the army. Now I've been in for about a year and a half, so I gotta make it look a little bit more disheveled.
Oh, so you get weirdly into the customization too? I thought I was the only one.
Nope, you're not the
You
only
just
one.
didn't have to go into a fucking loading screen to do it.
Right. I make all my CSA uniforms. The ones who come from the rich states get the gray, and the ones who come from the poor ones get the butternut.
Is that cannonade?
Nah, Cactus, like you, bro. I like realism. I like trying to make my stuff, you know, accurate as possible.
I always try to have the E4 Mafia have as little gear as possible.
Hell let loose. I see everybody running around like with summer kit, and I'm just like in like snow camis.
One of these days, I should play that.
I finally got my
It
MG42
is a
unlocked
fun
with the
game.
machine gunner.
As my name might imply, I have a fondness for winter gear, so.
I think the most recent update just added a bunch of night maps, including Russian night maps.
What's up, Sal?
I was going to ask, any of you play Enlisted?
I used to.
Kinda. I've already got Hell Let Loose, and Enlisted doesn't scratch the itch as well as their other games do.
I was thinking about getting back into it just for shits and giggles, since like they seem to like redeem themselves.
They updated it to where, with the tech tree, they actually now have a tech tree where you can actually research the weapons and shit.
Fuck, I hated rolling for weapons.
My cousin who he was telling me on Thanksgiving, because we both used to play Verdun. He told me that the studio who made Verdun has now made something on like the Italian front of World War II.
I got that. It's fun, dude.
Sanzo?
Yeah, yeah.
And then they also have Tannenberg.
Sanzo, Tannenberg, and Verdun.
Oh shit, I need to check that out next Steam sale. I completely forgot about it till right now.
If you want like as close to World War I, and that's about as close as you'll get to World War I.
I loved Verdun.
If you like World War I, there's also Great War Western Front, I think it's called. Or real-time strategy World War I.
Verdun was like my gateway drug into the historical mil-sim genre, and how I ended up at Warbright.
Beyond the Wire looked promising, but then it just flopped.
Yeah.
I think the problem they have is they just keep trying to make the same game or the same mechanics with a different, like, coat of paint.
I can see that.
Enlisted, Squad, Bound the Wire all use basically the exact same systems. They just change the models.
Oh fuck, I didn't realize I was in the first Maryland line.
I'm just following the star.
The lines are in each other, so that shouldn't matter much.
Movement is life, gentlemen. Keep going. stop, you die.
And shot from both
Officer's down.
sides. Are we just being led to a gun zone?
We're going to Cat B.
Yeah.
Oh, this server's not
Our CO's down.
Oh, line just rubber banded.
Yeah, this server's not feeling good.
I
Oh,
haven't had
yeah.
any problems yet, knock on wood.
We lost a lot of people on our way here.
We expected that. The issue is to blitz early, and then we're in a strong defensive position, and they're going to have to throw tickets away to dislodge us.
So we're pretty much here to be a thorn.
Yeah.
Yes.
And once artillery gets into position, it's very effective on this map. Affirming the U-30 US doesn't fuck up.
Crap, how the hell did I end up with the 1st Maryland?
This is
That's
why
okay, I
you
was
hit
with
T.
First Maryland somehow too.
I was hitting T. Till we all got in that one big ass gaggle.
I'm about to die. Run.
I already broke this printing press.
Orion's shooting fire from his hands. Hurt. You got a flag southeast south too on that little crest of that hill over there.
This has some scouts on it. They spotted you.
I got hit.
Oh, there they are. What the fuck? I didn't hear that at all. Left Luna over here, boys.
First mass, move it over to your right. Let's get in this bush.
Over here,
A bit of cover. Let's get these twigs. There are ghillie suits on.
Yeah, is everyone paying attention to the fact that we just lost the B?
Seemingly no.
Some line is charging it, I see, but
Yeah.
70 seconds.
20.
Okay.
I think Solomon's plan didn't make any sense personally, but
Hills win.
yeah, it's slimmer.
I was gonna say, it did not seem like we had the men to survive sitting on B. How many we lost? That was an open field.
Also, why did everyone immediately just go? Never mind. I'm thinking something else in space.
What maps are they tonight?
was that
What maps are being played?
Waterways and Stonehill or Rocky Hill, Rocky Slope, Rocky Top?
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yes, one of them. Rocky Top.
You still in the first match?
Rocky Slope.
Yes, sir.
You're
That's the
Alright.
one.
I'll probably
That's
join
a
in the
line.
second match. I just felt tired and burned out today, so I didn't feel like going. But now I feel like I'm obligated to come, so I'm just gonna show up for the second match.
Seconds.
Dude, fucking same. I almost sat this one out, and then they were like, "Oh, it's the beginning of the new season of War Brothers," and I was like, "Jesus, I guess I gotta go."
I promised I would
Yeah.
go to the first
Yeah.
one, and I didn't, so I figured I gotta make this one.
That happens.
I see you have some new recruits in here. I'm very
No, he's
excited
just
for you.
he's a lost little duckling from 14th. We're just keeping
Well,
him warm.
fuck you, Indiana. Fuck. I sorry, not Indiana. I'm
Come on.
sorry. Fuck you, Snow Cactus. Fuck.
That seemed a little aggressive, but okay.
I love the smoke access, alright.
I know you do, buddy.
Call me when you're in a recruit. Just call me when you want to recruit.
For sure, will do.
Literally anyone in the 65th, call me when you need help recruiting.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who can drag people to this server, everybody. But yeah.
You aren't? Fuck.
I know,
Come
right?
on, Pancake, get those numbers up. You're a corporal, young man.
Yeah, you got responsibilities now.
Is that a rebel by a tree?
I requested demotion.
I'm gonna keep my privileges of the retirement home.
Well, fuck. Shit, Creature, you're a captain. You should be right there recruiting. I snap my fingers aggressively at you, but you can't.
Stony silence.
I know.
How long ago did this match start?
I got 31 minutes.
It's pretty fresh.
About 10 minutes.
We're almost at a
Why the
battle
fuck
ready,
did we
though, fair
choose
warning.
B again?
I don't know.
Openness.
Yeah, this was kind of stupid in hindsight.
Why the fuck did we choose B again?
I had misgivings about the strategy, and I didn't say anything because I was tired, and now I regret it.
You know what? Say
Come on,
low,
let's
be
feed more of
mild,
America's young men into the grinding fields.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Let's fucking do it. Do you know who's leading First Maryland tonight?
Coffin's doing the second match. I forgot who's doing the first.
Wow. Wow.
Quarter of that already.
What should I... Smoke Cactus, what should I...
Huh?
What should I play?
You mean in game, rank, unit? Different game?
Different game.
You want to play Phasmophobia with me later tonight?
I don't have that game.
Oh. Gas Station Simulator.
They don't have that one either.
Well.
Checkpoint Simulator's fun.
I'm gonna play some Medieval Total War.
That's a fun time. What faction do you play as?
Who the fuck do you think?
I know, that was...
Total War?
Yeah, very stupid question. Medieval Very stupid question, Snow Cactus.
Hey, I play as Scotland too. Which is
Okay, we didn't choose B. The rebels did.
Oh, that makes sense.
Their best units don't work.
The pikemen always instantly lift their pikes the second they're attacked.
Dog, you must have some shitty corrupted files, because mine do not do that.
I had
That was an attack. I thought it was a fucking neutral battle.
Nope. Next one's neutral.
Sure.
We also got to really reform that neutral bullshit. This one went on way too long.
I've also almost already taken over the whole British Isles, which I should sell.
Almost. That's supposed to be like the first thing you do is Scotland.
Eliminate.
It's an early campaign. Like, it's a new campaign.
We also have power coming from the south
only
and top of
recently
that
got
hill,
the
too.
Just know that Denmark's gonna come for you.
Denmark can go suck my nuts.
Yeah, but they will. They are very irritating.
We push them back in real life, we can push them back in a fucking video game.
Well, I'd ally with the French if I were you.
That's currently what I'm trying to do, so...
Marry off one of your daughters, dude.
I guess.
And if you play that
Right now I'm just trying to make trade rights to get money.
I haven't. Alexander's like the one old Total War I never
Alexander was a DLC.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Or Rome, right?
Yeah.
I remember,
Yeah.
is it Medieval 2 that you can do the Age of Exploration with the Mayan? Or the,
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
There was also a
I just come in
DLC
as
where
a
you could play a
Spanish
whole
and wreck.
Mexican campaign.
Question. How do I marry off my children?
You have to have a princess as a faction agent, and then the best thing that I
What?
say is negotiate just trading map rights, because that gets her charm up, which makes her more valuable, and then once you do, just go be like, marry me to your factionaire.
I see.
Yep.
Better have map rights than state rights.
Right now,
Hey.
I'm just recruiting, I'm basically mass recruiting Highland Rabble and Highlanders.
I also
Yes,
recommend
sir.
taking Wales early, because that's an easy fort.
I have already taken Wales. Wales
Oh,
is
there you
already mine. I've already taken Ireland, Wales. I think I only have to take Cornwall, and that's it.
One time I took Ireland and gave it to the Pope and then conquered Rome, so he was just stuck in Ireland the rest of the game. It was pretty funny.
That is kind of funny. What happens if you do take over the papal state?
The Pope will always exist as long as there is a Catholic country. Another country, like another Catholic territory, will become the papal state. That's why you're able to kind of control it if you just give them one.
I also have like a shit ton of like heavy cavalry, mailed knights. I don't know, like.
Scotland?
Yeah, Scotland. I have like hella ton mailed knights.
What does that mean, Bear?
Well, that is a way to go.
Yeah, they're kind of useless in sieges, but like I've just been throwing men at castle walls and it's working.
Just remember that when the Mongols show up, they're very bad at sieges and you can cheese them very easy. You will never win in the field, despite being made up of pikemen.
Don't worry, I know shelter on formation. That's all I need.
Yep. The last time I tried to run Medieval Total War, it didn't work. I think there's like a remaster edition I'd have to get on Steam.
It's fun.
Yeah, I got that one. A remaster.
I fucking love Medieval.
I just wish I didn't hate UI that much.
One of the best buildings to get money up and population.
Market and farm.
Markets and farms, thank you.
Yep.
Can you farm? No.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize we were charging a CSA line. Well, looks like we collapsed their flank, and I'm pleased with that.
So
we're still going. We got momentum. We're still going.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
You're gonna hear.
Have you played Napoleon or Empire?
I play both those.
Oh, we're going to sea, motherfuckers!
Hell yeah! Yo, so I got Empire the year I started college. And I remember my undergrad thesis, or my junior undergrad thesis, was on irregular warfare in colonial North America. And I spent so many fucking hours reaching that, it was exhausted. By the time I finally finished, I'm like, alright, I never want to think about this subject again. What am I going to do this Friday night? Oh, I know, I'll play Empire Total Wars, colonial North America.
Oh, dude, I was playing a campaign with the Minor Factions Revenge.
Oh, I need that mod.
It's so fun. It adds a lot of units, and it it has a lot of quality of life things, even though it's a small mod. But I've been playing 2 campaigns, a Scottish one and an English one, and I love being an asshole Englishman just colonizing India. Yeah, now I know how it feels. I get why they did it everywhere.
I would like stealing one of the 14 or the 13 colonies from the English, intentionally letting it rebel to spawn in America.
Oh.
We technically can do Bears, right?
Yes.
We could.
Also, what is the point of converting something to a large town or castle, or like what the fuck does those even do?
A large. You get military units out of. Town is more economical.
Yeah.
Okay,
keep your cities in the back. You generally want like one castle every so often, and especially one by your frontier that you can spawn in really good units. Any secure areas you'll probably want to be more town-like.
I heard just be careful where you build your brothels.
Oh yeah, that'll give your generals some bad traits if you leave them in a town with brothels too long.
Oh, the fucking Pope wants me to stop fighting England, and I will gladly do that once I destroy them.
Yeah, you can always buy them back.
I have been subjugated too long by these English bastards. I must take them all down.
I mean, I usually just treat those as ceasefires. The Pope loves calling them at the most inconvenient times, but, you know, you just wait for 3 days and then boom.
No way.
Just almost got behind cover.
Or you kill the Pope. Having a very good assassin is very useful.
Scotland will always be Catholic, even if the Pope excommunicates us. I might just go down there and whip him.
I almost always have I just keep assassinating the Pope until one of my guys is Pope.
Oh, it's favorable. To be fair, that's what they used to do with Roman emperors. Charge him from behind, charge him from behind.
Oh, you sneaky bastard. I should have smelt you coming.
Oh my god, that was stupid.
I kinda just have a death stack of like spearmen in one army and cavalry.
Like Jim
It's like my whole army.
Mint dude.
I mean, I don't know.
I shot someone in the face and my game died. Amazing.
I was yelling at the flag bearer to go cap C, but he was just standing there with his fucking thumb up his ass.
Oh, he's at C.
Yeah, that sounds pretty hot.
Does he know how to raise the fucking? There. Okay.
Ah, there we go.
They still had to take it down first.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, the flag. I would have. Can you take it down if you're not flag bearer?
Yeah.
I didn't think so. Oh, could you? Shit, I would have done that from the start, but whatever.
So you can do it solo and stuff. You don't have to be in a group to take down the
Yeah,
flag.
you just need flag to raise it.
Oh, nice.
Damn. Who knew?
I'm getting together a ragtag army to take some fucking random settlements in Europe.
Also, for anybody who cares about this sort of thing with the overland map, the 65th is preparing to capture Nashville, just like the real 65th. So expect that battle coming in the next couple weeks.
Damn.
Burn to the
quick
ground.
question.
Don't make the mistake we made with Atlanta.
We're not going to allow country music to survive.
We're not going
As in
to. We're going to
Scots.
make it with Virginia. I mean Richmond.
Since you're a Scots regiment, replace it with traditional Scottish music.
Fiddles
Just
for
like
everyone.
about Richmond.
So my rationale was that, everyone's always in Virginia. We did Virginia last campaign and we failed. We need to thunder run down the Mississippi. We need to do the Anaconda plan. They neglected the Mississippi, and we're going to take it so that we cut them off, and then they have to pull units away from Richmond.
I think my hometown is also founded by Scots.
A lot of places are. We spread like rabbits and then die like them too.
For whatever fucking reason, I never realized this, so many Chicago suburbs are named after places in Scotland, despite not having a very large Scottish population. I think developers just liked the name after World War II.
Sounds
It's
about
also
right.
because a lot of Scots would escape from the 13 colonies when they were shipped there as indentured servants and go across the Appalachians to ignore British authority.
Oh yeah, no, the Appalachians are Scottish as hell.
We settled there because, it's just like our homes back in Inverness.
Literally, the Appalachian Mountains are the same mountain range as the Scottish Highlands.
Basically.
No, they are. They were
I
separated.
thought it was
Like
the Rockies.
the Rockies are their own thing. The Appalachians, the Scottish Highlands, and the Atlas Mountains are all the same mountain range. The Rockies are new. I mean, new as far as mountains go. The
Man just got
Appalachians are like.
executed.
But do they have stills up in the Highlands though?
Oh boy, they did. Where do you think the love of backwoods hooch came from?
Oh yeah, exactly. We made whiskey, brandy, scotch,
Poutine.
We held York for a while so we could make Guinness, but then we lost York. And gin. We could also make gin in York.
Is there a Scottish term for poutine?
I don't think so.
Has anyone ever sent you Malort?
I was talking to somebody about this recently.
Oh, quick question, Snow Cactus. How do I fix population decline?
Farms, and what you could do is you can recruit a bunch of peasants from a more popular city, march them into that city, and then disband them, and they will contribute to the local population.
Oh, damn.
That's the short answer, but farms are going to be your best one for long term.
What? Fermented wormwood never inspires confidence.
Oh my god, man, Malort. I'm glad someone else here knows it. If I go on the Maryland trip this summer, I'm so bringing a bottle. I'm going to ruin everybody's time.
Because we're surrounded.
Honestly, I would take another shot of Malort again before I took a shot of some 150 proof Kentucky Wild Turkey whiskey.
Dude, I worked as a bartender for a while, and the only way I could get some people to try Malort is if I did the shot with them. I don't even really taste it anymore. I mean, I taste it, but it doesn't bother me anymore.
My usual go-tos, I can't drink beer anymore unless it's something good. Like I can't just go and drink a Busch Light.
10 seconds.
So if I'm gonna drink, either
Oh,
a
back up to
Rumpleman
30.
shot or Jaeger.
Woof. Jesus Christ, that's like, the ghost of high school past, but
Either that or some vodka if I can find a good one.
very much the ghost of high school past. Yeah, I was the same way. I was a big craft beer drinker, but I'm poor now, so I've been switching back to Miller High Life.
Is there not another settlement in Cornwall?
I got flagged.
Nope.
Fuck.
Brittany, I believe, is your closest.
I wouldn't call it craft beer, but I kind of began drinking up in Winona, Minnesota, where they had at least Michelob Golden on tap. So I got a bit spoiled off that.
I used to steal Michelob 64s from the bar just because it was low calories and it was free. My favorite part about that job was I was allowed to drink on the job, and as long as I wasn't sloppy, no, my boss didn't give a shit, and it was just unlimited Guinness for me.
I can only have about 1 Guinness before I'm done.
Oh, I can have like 1,000 of them.
When it comes to beer, though, amber ales are best. Love Oktoberfest.
I like my beer like my women, black, thick, and bitter.
Well, you're in the right city.
Yup.
That's about our only export.
It's funny, I made that, I've made that joke around black people, and they always thought it was really funny, and then I made it around white people once, and they got all pissed off.
Oh, look, anyone who gets pissy at that joke doesn't have a sense of humor.
Yep.
Gotta enjoy it.
I've worked with a lot of black, thick, and bitter women, they get it.
Okay, for some reason, I'm trying to spawn main, but it won't let me. It keeps redoing the damn.
Is it like deploying and then not actually deploying?
I would recommend trying to join flag even if it's a long way, because I'm not sure you'll be able to make it back to us with Confederate units in the way.
You got about 2 waiting on reinforcements. I'm sorry. You're 1 now.
If we pull this comeback off, my dick is gonna be hard.
My dick's already hard.
Hell yeah.
Behind us!
That's what he said.
I keep forgetting I can put on a bandit.
The other line's moving behind us as well. They're gonna try to box us in.
There's some arty guys trying to sneak up behind us.
Oh, art! What are they gonna do? Wave their gladius at us?
Guys, to the left, behind the house, behind the house, behind the house.
Or not.
One of these days I wonder if my downstairs neighbor ever questions the random things I'm shouting in the weekend night.
Well, now it's turned into a savage chart to hell let loose. I don't know if that person's going insane.
Dude, I cannot fucking, for the shit of me, recruit a goddamn princess from anywhere.
Oh no, they just spawn in. It's kind of ridiculous. You just get one from the start. So it's always the best time to use it.
What do you mean I'm gonna get one from the start? I do not.
Every faction starts with one at the beginning of the game.
Where? Fucking
I don't
where?
know, search your faction agents. There's like a button for it. I'm not looking at the screen. I don't remember. That game came out like 15 years ago.
I have a bunch of popes.
A bunch of popes?
Well,
I guess it is the Middle Ages.
Religious people.
Priests.
Yeah, I have a creepy dude who looks like he's gonna tickle my balls.
That'd be a cardinal.
So that game came out 18 years ago.
Don't tell me that. I played that game in high school and it came out. That makes me sad.
2006.
Hush you. I'm still young.
You're always young and youthful.
I literally played Rome Total War on disc when it first came out, my freshman year of high school.
What is it? I still fucking remember Warpath.
I was talking about a game. I was talking about a PS1 game in another server, and somebody called me a boomer. I was devastated.
I've still got a GameCube.
GameCube was fun.
It was.
That was the only time Nintendo ever put out a functional controller.
Bro, I still wish I could use that controller.
I died literally the split second I signed in. I mean, I respawned.
You signed back into consciousness.
Yeah.
If you really want to confuse someone, talk about the Sega Genesis.
Oh, the Genesis. No, better yet, the fucking Dreamcast. That was like a fucking fever dream of 2000.
The Nintendo Portable without the backlight.
Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I was trying to play my Game Boy in the car, waiting to pass a street light so I could see what's going on for split seconds at a time.
I feel that. Especially when you're playing, when I used to, like, coming back, I used to play the football game, and yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I think I still have working copies of Red and Green.
The goddamn Pope's gonna excommunicate me if I attack the last settlement for England, but it's in France anyway, so I don't care.
How old's your faction leader? Because once your faction leader dies, all is forgiven. Also, assassinate the Pope.
I don't fucking... I guess I could.
Also, if you have a bow, send one of your merchants to Africa to start trading in, like, ivory or incense.
How do I even I know I can recruit a merchant. I just don't know how to fucking use him.
If you're looking at the map, you might see little shit.
Is he my leader?
If you see like shit on the ground, it'll be like you'll see like a bear pelt or lumber or a pot of dye, and that's a tradable resource. And you right click there, and they'll start trading. The stuff that's closer to your capital is worth less money. So if you send them out to like the Middle East or the Mediterranean, you'll get more.
Oh, my king is King Edward's age 42.
That's a very English name for a Scottish king.
Edward is actually decently Scottish. You'd be surprised.
I would be, because I am.
But hey, you got to be careful with your merchants too, because your merchants are subject to being taken over too.
Oh yeah, that too. They will buy you out.
Shit. Well,
you're better off just risking trying to take a level 1 risk, but trying to buy out some local, and then once you get to level 2, you should be fine.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have no money, and you're about to make me like buy Medieval 2 again.
Oh, it's so fun, dude. I'm coming in my pants just because I get to play Scotland in a Total War game.
I would recommend paying €2 and a key for it.
I want to dabble in their Warhammer, but I heard bad things about it.
I have not been able to play a single Total War after Shogun. However they restructured armies, I can't do it.
So
Warhammer's fun. It just, like, you shouldn't go into it expecting to play like a traditional Total War game. I still think it's fun.
The main thing that everyone has a problem with recently is they recently upped their DLC price for the most recent one and reduced the amount of people you get for it.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But for the game itself, it's actually pretty fun.
You know what I really liked? Barbarian Invasion.
They also just tied together all 3 maps, so...
I'm really bummed because I had a really good Barbarian Invasion campaign going when I bought my new computer and I lost it.
Jesus Christ. Edinburgh is putting out 1,974 Florence for me, and London's doing 1,575. I'm fucking
London?
rich, dude.
I was inside of it.
No, I'm enslaving them.
Okay.
Like, you did to what?
We're the Union. We don't
I was about to say you just occupied it, and I was about to revoke your Scottish card, but slaving is fine.
Exactly, dude.
Get my load in.
You know, my favorite Scottish medieval story was when the Black Plague happened and England got super weak, and they were like, "Oh, it's a disease that just affects English people. Let's raid England." And they made it pretty far, and then they all got the plague.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I mean, fucking, it worked for a while.
Yeah, for the incubation period of the plague.
We need to go back in time and teach the Scottish. So you need to go back in time and teach the Scottish microbe theory.
We could have had a if the plague didn't happen, we could have had a Celtic empire. Robert the Bruce's brother was making headway in Ireland, but then he died of the plague.
The French government still claims the title of the Celtic origin.
Do they?
Brittany has some Celtic parts in it, but that's in northern France. So
Brittany is I mean, Celtic is a language group, but they do. Celtic is Brythonic Celt. Which is the same family as
countries are adopting the kilt as a Celtic symbol, which I have divided feelings on it.
I mean, the kilt didn't even really exist until like the 18th century, didn't it? Or was that
tartans? No, tartans existed a lot. Well, Jesus.
The family tartan was a recent thing. There's something about it where it's like 300.
Oh no! So technically, kilts were kilts were first. Tartans came along a little after that, but they didn't really combine the two to like the 17th or 16th, not 16th or 17th century. Like they had both, but
I want to get my mom's family's Aaron sweater one of these days, and I would say my dad's family's kilt, but it's very basic, and I don't think I can pull off a kilt.
What's the
Stuart?
Oh yeah, Stuart. No, isn't it like red and green?
Right. Yeah, it's the standard one, because there was a rule that was passed that anyone whose family didn't have a kilt could wear the Stuart kilt, so everyone wore.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect for Christmas.
Stuart's pretty good. I actually have a Stuart kilt, or at least I used to have a Stuart kilt.
In the sport, basically like a Belligar, like a foam sword type of thing. We got a guy who literally fights with a kilt.
Dude, I fucking ride horses in kilts. It hurts like hell, but still.
That's gotta be murder on your balls.
It's murder on my balls, but it makes them stronger.
It's gonna be a really niche part from Chicagoland, but Did you ever ride the Iron Wolf at Six Flags?
Oh my god, you know what? I didn't because I was too scared before they tore it down.
Its name used to be Ballbuster.
Yo, I remember that. I remember. They always said, I hope you don't want kids before you get going on.
I never found it particularly that bad. You just had to give yourself some room and not have it completely right up your ass.
Yep. I kind of wish I could go back in time and ride the Iron Wolf now, but
I fucking hate the X-Plane.
I kind of like it. You gotta sit in front though. If you don't sit in front, then it sucks. But if you sit in front, it's pretty cool.
What I was gonna say is, from what I remember, the Celtic ethnic group used to span all the way to Iberia.
Yes, Galacia does have a
You
Celtic
face me
group in it.
I do not count Galacia as Celts. They're kind of weird. Kind of weird.
Well, I mean, it's a language group. It's not an ethnicity.
Well, they're kind of like claiming
If only
that.
the language group made sense.
Sort of
It's because Celt used to refer to everybody in Europe who wasn't Greek, and then slowly over time we got better at identifying groups, and those original people got reduced and reduced until the only people who were left who still fit that group were the ones that happened to be in the British Isle. They just kind of inherited the title.
Oh, if you wanna...
A fucking Pictish badass bastards.
As a bit of fan mythology, have you ever watched American Gods?
I have not.
No.
They have a character that actually is from
Come here,
Celtic
Johnny.
mythology.
Come here, Johnny.
The main character called Matt Sweeney.
Hey, Sarge.
I have no idea about anything with Celtic mythology. I know that Saint Bridget was originally probably an Irish goddess.
Listen,
Not to my
Scotland still is
recollection.
very
Arthurian legend used to be Celtic myth.
Yeah, that was the thing. They just turned their gods into saints.
Scotland is still very still has pretty strong pagan ties, and especially since paganism as a type of religion is coming back as a whole.
But it's like modern interpretations of it. They
Oh.
don't have like the records for the authentic thing from back.
Yeah,
Who we can blame for that.
cool.
Yeah.
I still think it's kind of cool though that like paganism as a religion type is coming back.
Do you like currently reside in Scotland, or are you just like heavy into your Scottish heritage?
Go, buddy, go.
He owns a farm in Scotland.
I've been born. I was born north of Inverness. I now live north of Glasgow. I've been around the country a few times.
All right, well now I don't believe you. You're next to Glasgow,
Oh,
and you
that's
haven't
cool.
called me a
Tell who the
cunt.
fucking girl.
I'm what to Glasgow, and I've never what?
You've never called me a cunt, and you claim to be near
Earth we
Glasgow.
Fucking, I've been
Lie
stabbed. I
detected.
hate Glasgow. I've been stabbed in Glasgow. I hate Glasgow. Glasgow can suck my dick.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
The Scottish also have like the pagan ties that you wanted to don in, or is that just the Irish?
Some parts, like island parts.
Yeah, Western Scotland was settled by the Irish. That's
I just don't know if you
Exactly.
guys have like your own different gods.
We do, but that kind of depends on the part of Scotland. We share some gods. It's a whole thing, dude.
So you guys
There's-
have a bit more split on that end.
Some
Look on board,
scholars believe that Valhalla didn't enter Norse mythology until exposure to Christianity. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people start to claim stuff about Norse mythology, and I'm like, listen, we have two sources on Norse mythology, a decentralized religion, and like they're probably wrong.
Well, one of them was written by a Christian as well.
Yeah, we have Iceland, which wrote about it. Iceland is probably the closest, but they wrote about it 300 years after anyone stopped practicing it.
Well, that was
The
also
rest
the
of it
one-
was written about their enemies, and then we have the Viking funeral that was written by a Muslim trader in the Kievan Rus. But again, this was a decentralized religion, and that was very flexible, so that might have been like a local Rus tradition that the Vikings just adopted.
I was also gonna say
Yeah.
the Iceland one is the one made by a Christian.
Yep.
Exactly. I mean, believe it or not, people who get raided by Vikings aren't going to give them the nicest description or the most
No.
accurate.
Yeah, they're not friendly.
Yeah, I know.
Although
it's
I
kinda
did
hard.
pitch. I don't know if you ever saw my achievement suggestions on the War of Rights Discord, but the one I have for losing 100 matches as the CSA is the old prayer, God deliver us from the fury of the Northmen.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, right. I figured they're Danes, they have to appreciate the reference.
Skull.
If you want to join the
No.
second layer, it's almost finished.
Oh yeah, I'm dead in last hand.
This was one horrible game.
God, you know what? It's funny. We fumbled it so early, and then I thought we did a really good job of coming back, but too little, too late.
Well, part of it is they already fucking capped the point by the time we got there.
We had both points for a hot second. We were closing in.
But like
Yeah.
that beginning one is what fucked us over.
Yeah, I'm not
Was
sure
the
I
match
trust
over?
Solomon as Battle Daddy.
Is the match already over?
No.
Yeah, like
Like in the next minute it will be.
Dog, they putting pikes in the walls. Fucking stupid French people.
I'm gonna throw some cans out, BRB.
I'd love to know what I'm shooting at.
God, I felt so whack all day. I fell asleep really early last night, and then I woke up at 2 in the morning and couldn't fall back asleep. So I played games until 6, and then when I fell asleep again, I slept till 2, and it has just completely thrown me off.
I fucking
Jesus, I thought you had a job.
Nope.
That sounds like my normal sleep schedule.
I got rejected for my last 2 job interviews, all on Friday. They really sent me into the weekend in a good mood.
What were they for?
The one that you're talking to me about, you got rejected from that one.
It was, yeah, emergency management with the city and then something with Red Bull. I was crazy overqualified for both jobs, and yep, still got rejected.
Just got a job as a scale operator for about 23 an hour.
Shit, where at?
Recycling.
Damn. You want to buy a shitload of cans? I got them.
What is it? It's 23 an hour, and I work every other Saturday, so which means overtime.
Do what I did. Do what I contemplated doing when I was drunk and depressed. Become a trapper or a hawker.
Believe it or not, in the city of Chicago, there's not a lot of wild game to go around.
Well,
you gotta have some
rats. I will go to Scotland and become a hawker.
Yeah, I'll get a bunch of rat pelts. Shit, you give me a BB gun and I'll have 100 rat pelts by the end of the by morning. After COVID, the rats got really bad here.
That's so little casualties.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, the next map is pretty union friendly, so unless we completely fuck it up, we should split it.
I'm sure we'll manage to fumble it somewhere.
I think Irish is battle daddying, so we should be okay.
We need to do a theater change anyway.
Yeah. It's gonna go much better when we capture Nashville. I promise you all that.
I think there's still recorded evidence of me saying on like a stream we were doing for a grand campaign, "Blood for the Blood God," and charging us into death.
Who did?
I did.
Yep. That's why we have that medal.
What I remember of it is one of the CSA units. It was like one token away from winning the the actual Civil War, and they had just gotten hit with a plague that knocked them down to breaking. So we decided to charge because fuck it, the game's over no matter what. So might as well try to go for the victory out of it.
Wait, this ain't our map.
Damn.
It will do that with the theater change sometimes.
Well, if you guys ever want to play a game, this is what I got. Don't forget about War Thunder. I don't play
Okay, this one we're being skirmishers.
Is soda bread a thing outside Chicago?
It is in Ireland.
So what a thing outside of Chicago?
Soda bread.
Oh.
That sounds like the most American thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's just some old-timey Irish
That
way
how
of
the
making
fuck
bread.
have I never heard of it?
That's nice.
That's
I don't know.
so
My
weird.
mom is so. My mom has like this family recipe that she's so proud of and so fucking secretive. And then when I found out, like our grandmother found it in a magazine in the 40s, I was like, Jesus Christ, that's not a family recipe.
I find out that if you use English skin as a base, you can make a really good haggis.
Well,
Are we substituting the lamb for an Englishman here?
Yes, yeah. You're gonna use like 2 tablespoons of their blood as well.
How are you gonna get 2 tablespoons of an Englishman's blood?
I don't know, murder a fucking dick, dude. That's what I did.
Get your loads, get your loads.
Hey, I got an Enfield.
Well, that should work. You know, you just like fucking find they're everywhere. They fucking breed like rats, and they are rats too.
oh, we're remustering. So you got time.
I'm shooting in the air.
I won't be able
Sorry
to
about this,
finish the
folks.
whole thing because it keeps crashing on me.
Actually, what's the time? I may have to call it here. Parents wanted to go see the lights today, so
Okay.
talk to y'all next time we come out.
Alright, say it.
See you later.
It was good to meet y'all. Next time I have to come over here. I'll talk to y'all then.
Alright.
Did anyone else understand what he said?
He said he'll catch us all later. He enjoyed being here, and I think he'll talk to us later.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Snow Cactus. Get with it or get out of the fucking
I was
way.
focusing on something else. He has a very hard to hear voice.
That's what they all say.
Speaking of voices, I can't tell you how many times I've heard you talking, Slimmer, and thought it was Smuggler, because I swear you've got the same voice pitch despite you having a different accent.
Dude, I'm offended.
In Discord, it's easy to tell, but in-game chat, I've mixed you two up before.
Well, I am from Clan Spalding, so.
You're so right, it's so the same.
Dude, I don't even ken what you're saying.
It's Dinna Ken, you fucking plastic haggot.
Fucking plastic, there are different pronunciations depending on where you go. You go one village over and there's a whole different fucking
No, there's
language.
not. Everybody in the British Isles has the same accent. We know this.
I will burn down your house like I burnt down York.
Might as well.
Jesus.
Just remind me to get renter's insurance for.
Alright. Consider it a hate crime.
Oh, okay.
Why is it so hard to not shoot people?
Because they look at us funny.
Can I shoot you?
I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world to me. Oh, I should check up my fantasy score. This was the last game of the season.
Well, I've lost most of my heavy cavalry in this one fucking siege, but it's alright. Is it just me or casualty rates in this game, like, oddly very high?
If you are talking about a real medieval battle, yes. If you're talking about
I'm
Total
sorry.
War,
I feel like my casualty rate's always high, and I lose like 10 units a battle.
real medieval battles had like 40 people die in that. And that would be considered like the biggest fucking, you know, loss of life in the region until World War One.
Fair, but I'm losing like thousands of men in like shitty small battles.
Skill issue?
I don't know, I'm using pretty good tactics. I really want to try the Lord of the Rings mod for this.
Dude, that'd be fantastic. I wanted to see that too.
It looks really good. I can't wait for the Lord of the Rings.
Motherfucker!
I can't wait for the Lord of the Rings mod for Attila to be finished.
Oh, creature, were
That
you?
looks also really nice.
Yeah, they have the multiplayer for that's already out, but the campaign's being worked on right now.
I can't wait to go fight the South so I can build a very expensive lake house.
Dude, I can't wait to fucking... Oh, shit.
Attila does somehow have some of the best mods. Pretty impressive.
I lost far too many men in that shitty little siege. Now I have to substitute what I lost with Highlanders. And Lowlanders. Ew, I fucking hate Lowlanders.
So, Slimmer, when are you just joining us?
No, probably never, because, like, I have loyalty to, Irish. He took me in when I was
Guys,
just a
stop.
fucking bastard.
Line up with me, guys.
Where you at, creature?
Over here, southwest.
You don't get it. He took me in
Into
when
my chevron, next to a tree.
He took me in when all I knew was the 7th Ohio.
I mean, that is very
You
gross.
passed me, Pancake.
I gotcha.
Just because I do not know what I'm doing to my towns, but they're all producing like thousands of dollars.
You've invested in the economy, that's how it works.
I guess so, even though I don't remember doing that.
Get your trade agreements.
Oh yeah, actually, as a fair point, I have been doing that.
Trade agreements with Russia or Poland are probably very good because you're not likely to get interruptions across the Baltic. Alright, back to war fights, creature.
Let's go. They're double quick.
Time to amass a new army of peasants.
Do you even like your own people?
No, I'm Scottish. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, Pancake, I forgot to tell you, I was playing Phasmophobia with a Dutch guy last night who's from the same general area as you are.
How do you remember which general area I'm from?
You're from Nijmegen-ish, right?
Over, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not from there, I live there.
Yeah. Oh. Well, he said he spoke Frisian.
I can count to 10.
I was absolutely wasted, and I was like, oh, I know a guy who does that. Who's from
That's
there.
very much not in my area.
Yeah, he was just like, where is your friend from? And I'm like, Nijmegen, I think. Oh, you mean Nijmegen? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Wait a minute, Dutch people speak French?
No, they speak Swamp German.
Yeah.
Don't
With some
tell
French
me.
words.
Don't fucking tell me I'm gonna have to like destroy that country too, because I don't want to have to.
I don't
Do we
believe
need
they are in
to
the
burn
game.
down your cities like we burned down London?
That's
Burn
common
down
enemy.
London for like here. You're gonna like fucking help me out if anything. Bring down
Like,
London.
not do it again.
However, the Dutch did depose the Scottish
Over.
king of the UK.
Fucking, I don't care if you burn down London. I will be happy.
All in the names of being prods.
Mm-hmm.
As you should.
Burning down London's like a godsend for me.
I spotted.
They're still moving towards our left.
I'm very much down on men.
Dress left, dress left. Keep moving.
Alright, there's only 4 of us. We gotta remember to be in skirmish, not out of line.
They're behind that rock.
I mean, the best we're gonna be able to do is the fact that we're painting their whole army with 4 people.
I'm scared they're coming from northwest again.
Our main line, 8 Connecticut, should be on the move to reinforce us.
That's good.
I think we're a little up the road of where we're supposed to be, but that's fine. We're keeping 2 fucking companies pinned and there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Also, apparently you can just unlock every faction in this game by, like, copy and pasting files.
Oh yeah, that's an old move. I'm down.
Jesus Christ, my fucking cavalry is so much experience with this stuff.
I'm dead.
Straight behind the rocks, boys.
You know, if you like playing as Scotland, you should get the DLC. There is a British Isles.
Ooh, do I get to fight other Scottish?
Oh, you get to fight the.
We
You get
delayed
to
long
fight
enough for 8th to get here. Good job, boys.
You get William Wallace like game.
So, dog, you're gonna make me have a fucking wet dream.
Yeah, I mean the English though, they get Edward the First returning from the Crusades. He comes with a doom stack, which kind of sucks, but.
Dog, have you heard our national anthem?
Yep. You should have gone with Scotland and Brave. Flowers of Scotland suck.
Dude, it goes so fucking hard. Fuck you. It goes hard.
Alright.
Unsent and homeward to think again. That song goes is.
I know, it's not the most devastating of, you know.
It doesn't sound old enough.
Scotland the Brave, yeah, firm as my native rock, I have withstood the shock of England, of France, of Rome, and the world, way harder line.
Yeah, but most people only know the instrumental version.
Also, I suppose it'd be a little weird to have a national anthem that mentions Italy before your own country.
That would be a little weird.
Powers mentioned
Do we stay here on the fence or do we go with
before our
8
run?
Connecticut?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think they're just shifting up north a bit. Stay here.
Okay.
Keep an eye on those rocks.
Yeah, they're still down there.
Make sure you're in skirmishing.
The hills are red and them green. Da, 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 da. It's a very good song. Also, it's a very fun song to scream at English people.
I liked the Celtics football game when they had like paras doing something before the game, and everyone in the crowd just started singing "Gone Home, British Soldiers."
Yeah, I love to root for Irish teams whenever they play England.
Oh man, when I lived in Wales, one of my housemates was English and he was huge into rugby, like he played on the rugby team and everything. Rugby won the Six Nations that year, but their last game they lost to Ireland, so they didn't go undefeated. And when I was just like, oh hell yeah, he got so fucking pissed at me. He's like, mate, you're not from there, you lot don't care about it. I'm like, yeah, but, you know, I have more closer connections to them than I do England, so.
Also, isn't it normal to always root against England?
Yep.
Always rooting against England is a pretty good thing to do.
You would think rooting against England would be a way more popular position in rugby in Wales, but no, there was a lot of England supporters around.
Yeah, they're kind of weird people.
Yeah, probably just because of English students, but still.
Probably because half of them are already ethnically English anyway.
Yeah. We used to joke that you could always, like, there were no signs that you crossed the border, but you could always tell that you were in England because the price of everything went up by £2.
Porting in, they're still down by the rocks. I don't know how many, but this seems like a good handful.
Yep. They might be like us. There might be 4 people taking cover behind those rocks and we're just trading shot. Oh, yeah. If you shift your aim a little to the southwest, we can see their flag. Might be able to hit them.
How strong is the Holy Roman Empire in this game?
Way stronger than it should be.
Oh, great.
And somehow more united than it should have been.
Yep. They have very strong cavalry and infantry.
Oh no, I think... Wait. Oh, damn it. Portugal wasn't excommunicated. Oh.
Well, those people on the right are moving up. Clear shots, clear shot.
Ooh, I'm done.
If you need to fight the HRE, I recommend getting Welsh Longbowmen Mercenaries, because their archer game's kind of weak.
Good to note.
Their armor penetration's pretty good.
I'm dead. Your outline fallback.
Spawn a flag?
Oh no, whatever. Yeah, spawn flag. Spawn flag. Okay, we do have friendly direct south as well, so we should be good there.
Oh, we got fucking red meat right in front of us with that line.
Yeah.
My only regret is that I'm not reloading fast enough.
Tell me about it.
Are we rallying yet?
Me and Pancake are still in the original spot.
Okay, I'll meet you over there.
We're out of line now, we should probably move.
Oh, where the fuck did that shot come from? Was that enemy or enemy?
Guys, join us quickly before we get yelled at.
No, our people are coming back. It's not our fault they died.
True, true.
Coming in.
Alright, see, now we're not breaking the rules anymore.
At this point in the campaign, I have so many towns, but not enough, like, governors. It's kind of
Yeah, that's
annoying.
where you gotta put your unremarkable son.
Yeah,
Also, you need
that's
to go on a
what I can do.
crusade.
I've not been ordered to go on a crusade yet.
Ask the Pope to go on a crusade and do it to Spain.
If you have
Yeah,
the
fucking-
influence to do so.
The Reconquista.
Because that way you won't have to fuck with the Mongol. But like I said, the Mongols are very easy to cheese.
I'm just letting the rest of
Flag
Europe die.
directly
I'm not going that
southwest.
far east.
They are shifting south from the southwest. If you see that little flag.
Dog, my fucking council of fucking dimwits wants me to attack the HRE. Fuck no. Yeah.
That gains you nothing.
Friendly on the road.
Oh shit.
That's the first Mary.
That's right, my council of nobles are like dimwits anyway.
Creature, do you want us to hold at this point or should we move up with the army?
It seems alright right now. You guys can move up. We are a lot more up the road. It turns out so.
Ironically,
we're a little bit left to be right now on the road.
The stupid thing is we're supposed to be even further up the road, but you know, this is where the war is, so.
Ironically, I have better and more like heavy cavalry than English right now.
That's how you know it's fiction.
No, it's historically accurate. This actually happened. Fun fact.
Scotland, famed for their mobile cavalry.
I mean, the Templars did come and help them out.
Careful with that fence, it is dynamite.
Fuck. I just remember that 90% of my army is peasants. It's alright.
Isn't that the case with like 90% of every medieval army?
Yeah, but these ones are Scottish ones, so they aren't gonna listen to me.
What the guys coming back up the hill? Covering for.
Meanwhile, I just started a campaign as Hojo and Shogun 2.
I was like playing as the Samatsu because they had that. I'm always way better with infantry than I am with cavalry, so I always take the faction with the best infantry.
I always wanted to play Shogun, but I've never been able to.
Oh, Shogun! Follow the Samurai. Follow the Samurai is like my favorite Total War.
I need to try getting it to Follow the Samurai again because holy shit, it's good.
Yo, I had some guy that I met in the zombie event who wants to do a multiplayer zombie game, so if I think you read it, I can hit him up.
Fucking insane in that one.
Oh man, you embrace. See, when you're the Shimatsu, your flank is secured. You embrace Jesus, and you're good to go.
Oh yeah.
God, I want to play that game so bad. I just don't have the money because you know me.
You get your guns and shit, and you just fly.
Behold the light of Christ, I say as I light the fuse on my 12-pound artillery. Send it into a wall of fucking war spear.
I love to play like Gatling gun versus basic Japanese infantry.
Oh, and then when you can get Western
genocidal.
French Marines or U.S. Marines, ugh.
Jesus, I didn't even know they had the United States in that.
It's only as an advisor.
I just sniped an officer out of line, let's go.
Objectively, I think the French Marines are the best in the unit, because I am a homer, I always pick the U.S.
So, like, you can actually get...
Come on down, boys, come on, we here, hurry!
Yeah, it's late game, but you can get, like, I think you can recruit 4 units of foreign infantry.
That's pretty cool.
And they fucking shred. This was immediately after the Civil War, so the U.S. had a bunch of very combat experienced units ready to go.
They're kind of free. They didn't have.
It's either kill Indians or kill the Japanese, and
why not do both?
Have you ever watched The Last Samurai?
I have, and that's why I said why not do both.
Excellent movie.
Oh, it really is.
Fuck off, Johnny Red. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker.
I still cry at the end of the movie every time I watch it.
I always cry when the fucking one Australian guy gets his balls gouged out by the English.
Was that in that movie?
No, that was in Braveheart.
Oh yeah. I do love that scene though in Fall of the Samurai when they're trying to bullshit their way into prison, and that one guy's just like, "Don't you recognize the President of the United States?"
Oh my god.
That probably would have worked too.
Oh, you would have been great
fucking
back
go
then,
here,
at that point,
here
wouldn't
come my
it?
Glaswegian nobles.
It's just like some fucking dude who's been handed a gun. What the fuck does he know about how the world works?
Hey, Maryland, move it right, 18-9, move it right, 18-9, move it right.
Dude, my whole tactic in this game is just to get my infantry through the center of the enemy line, and then that's it. Highland charge always works.
Until it doesn't.
Hey, it's worked so far in at this point in history.
If you have one castle, I recommend really rushing the upgrade of your artillery range, because that way you can be the first person with guns.
Oh, that's actually... Did Scotland even get fucking gun, like, units?
I think they do get, like, a very generic one late game. You can recruit, arquebusiers or mercenaries, though, from Spain.
Don't mercenaries cost you money every turn, though?
I don't remember. I always had very mercenary-heavy army.
I think they do. I'm not.
I don't like mercenaries because I always feel like they're gonna break fast.
I like diversifying my units.
You need to find the right mercenaries.
The right mercenaries for you. The ones that are gonna stay by your side from beginning to end.
I mean, historically speaking, once you get to the late Middle Ages, most armies were mercenaries in continental Europe.
Yeah, sure, but you know, oh fuck.
30 years war, mercenaries for days.
Yep.
Especially the Swiss.
I forget who the German. There was a German and Italian name for them.
Landsknecht?
Yeah, that was it.
It was something like that. I can't remember.
God damn it, Pancake! How were you not the one who had an answer for that?
Because I wasn't listening.
Fair.
If you want a beautiful pronunciation, it's Landsknecht.
Gotta put the real emphasis in the coffee part of your throat.
Landsknecht. My, actually never mind. That story.
Oh, I should have peed while I was dead.
What the fuck? From the famous blunders made by Civil War soldiers.
Down south. They're capping point, they're capping point. Triple quick.
Listen, you joke, but strategic time.
Oh, we can get bayonets on too. Shit.
Still affects the modern army.
Sure. Piss in the bottle, that's the base.
Where do you want to screech her down by a point or?
Looks like they're falling back from their flag.
That's a lot of red, not a lot of blue, and that's what I like to see. See, Scotland's very good in pitch battles, but siege is not so much.
Still, the fuck?
Break reloads or no? I guess we're going. South side of the fence. Be careful. Let's go. Get in there, boys.
Woof! I just watched the first Maryland get shredded.
Sounds about right. Seems like an average day in the first MD. Being, especially if it's being led by like Coffin Kill.
Oh my god, I killed like 6 people in that fucking charge. I just had random assholes from the 8th Connecticut getting in my way.
Dude, we only lost 346 to their 1,068.
Got that flag.
I love fucking over England. It's so fun,
my
dude.
god, these people with the flag don't know what they're doing.
Should I ransom my prisoners, release them, or execute them?
No, take the flag down. It's still, they still have it.
Snow. Should I ransom, release, or execute my prisoners? The total ransom is 1,000.
Happy Snow.
The flag bearer can lower the flag too. Ransom.
Enemies are on the fence up the hill.
Ransom rejected. England doesn't have enough money to pay.
Yeah, so that's always the best option, because if you either get money or they die.
Well, they definitely died.
Nobody ever pays the fucking ransom in that game.
Oh, I used to be surprised how many times I made the Turks pay in the Crusades.
Oh, really?
How first
yeah.
one?
I played this game for like 20 fucking years, and I think I've had the ransom paid like twice whenever it was more than like 100 people.
The Turks will pay, but the Egyptians not so much.
I remember I even captured the Mongol king, and they didn't pay, and they had the money.
Our flag is dead.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry to hear that.
We gave up that position on the hill, and they just pushed that while we left.
I'm just fucking amassing a new army of, like, spearmen, because that's the best unit I can get right now. Yeah, how do I advance to get, like... Can I only get higher units when a certain year kicks in, or...?
You need to upgrade your towns and stuff. It's dependent on what level your buildings are in as well. And also, you need to replenish your troops, retrain your troops, bring it to a town where it has those buildings for them to get that new equipment.
Oh. I see. Well, I mean, I'm fine with buying new shit, because, like, why not? Practice range, might as well. I need archers. I desperately need archers. Blacksmith. Fucking why not, dude? Have the money, might as well spend it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But if you got any armies out in the field, though, the upkeep costs too.
That too. What difficulty do you play on?
I think I just have it
I play on medium too, but I've been told if you want to get good, you're supposed to be playing on like expert or whatever, and then the money for your armies becomes way more of a debilitating thing.
Well, that's why I don't listen to people like that.
True. I'm playing for fun.
Same.
I liked when I was doing Barbarian Invasion. I forgot what barbarian tribe I was, but I started in like modern day Poland, and I just sacked my way across Europe, paying for shit until I settled in Spain to conquer everything. It was fun.
Fucking nice. I don't know where I got so many fucking fully like manned units of cavalry and archers and just spearmen, but I might as well use them on the front line. I keep like losing hundreds of dudes.
Being in the British Isles gives you access to the Welsh Longbowmen mercenaries, which is one of the best range units in the early game.
I wish I could just fucking recruit them. Alright, that'd be nice.
Yep, but you gotta go to Wales.
I already own Wales.
Yeah, so send some shitty son there to buy a bunch of Welsh archers.
I don't have any shitty sons. All my shitty sons are in castles. In fact, my king is actually in London, so... Ironic, but I need someone down there, and he was the only lad.
James the First over here.
I don't fucking... I don't... Do I really need a king all the way up in... Not a king, Lord all the way up in Inverness at this point?
Do I really? No.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think I really need them.
Eyes on the swivel, boys.
Alright. I wish I could fucking get a princess already, but I can't. It's gonna piss me off.
Just gotta keep fucking until you get a daughter.
My lords have been fucking like wildfires. Oh, family tragedy.
Daughter of your king.
Sadly, this lady has passed on and shall be missed by, I swear, that. Family tragedy. Margaret died. I don't know who Margaret is, but she died, guys. And there's a new pope. That's great. Let's see, let's check my family tree. How do I do that again? I actually have decent standing with the pope, so it's pretty cool.
You guys want to be friends with the Pope?
Yeah.
If you ever get disposable income, send him a little coin.
I might. There's only one town in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just like real life.
Yes.
It's like real.
Dublin means Blackpool. Fun fact.
Kinda. Where do I check my dynasty in like family?
Should be in your little bottom right corner circle menu.
I only have. I have financial overview. Oh, actually, never mind. I see that. My first king was Malcolm.
By the time you get to the king, you'll have more family members than you know what to do with.
I wish, dude. Like.
I started piling them onto ships and then just sinking them because I was tired of dealing with them.
Dude, I used to have a really good campaign in my one of my old drone things, and I was stuck in it because I hadn't taken over the east or like southern. I was playing as a red Rome. I hadn't taken over the other ones yet, but I was in the Middle East, and I couldn't get enough like men out there, like just by ships alone. So I kept having to send like fucking family members and generals after generals by boats that would take like 8 turns, and I'd have to spread them out all across the Middle East only for it to rebel against me.
Low flags out of mine.
Honestly, what happened to me was what happened to the Americans.
When I used to play Rome Total War way back in the day, I'd always put a death stack on a ship and then send it to Ireland, and that became my invasion force for Northern Europe. because Ireland was always a rebel settlement with like 4 peasants. I'd be rolling in with like Praetorian legionaries.
Yeah. There are a lot. I'm on turn 45, and there still seems like there are a bunch of just fucking independent little castles everywhere.
The last time I was playing Rome Total War Remaster, the campaign didn't go so hot for me. I was playing as Armenia, and you just get every like Armenia can get good late game once you unlock legions, but in the early game I had fucking Egypt, the Seleucids, the Pontus, the Scythians declaring war on me. And I just couldn't withstand it, and then somebody told me the best way to play Armenia is to just pack up everything, get a boat, and go to Crete, and then use that as your base of operation. I might want to try that again.
Ah, dog. Rome was the first game I ever played.
I was played as the Broody Eye.
I always played Julii, because Red Rome is on top, dude.
I mean, red is my favorite color, so I get that, but that's also the easy mode, because you're fighting barbarians with Legion.
I tried to fight Macedonia, but like, it didn't go great.
Yeah, no, fighting the Greek city-states, that's hard.
And also, I once tried to like take over the other Romes, but it did not go well. And because like I already had a save game just in case it went bad. At least what I did was I basically split off into 2 campaigns, and with the one that I actually attacked Rome, I gathered like all my units from across the country. Just into the English. Yeah, I death stacked them and just put them into the English Isles and made it like a fucking fortress.
I've since learned what I like to do now is when I'm playing as the Broody Eye, I'll capture like Cisalpine Gaul because the Julii won't march through your lands to capture territory. So you basically bottle them in 2 provinces the entire game, and you can do the same with the Scipii if you take Sicily.
Yeah.
It was like the only real Roman unit, and as I was on Global Conquest, after I took out the Senate, I had enough money where I just got them both to accept vacillation in exchange for a shit ton of money.
Get wrecked.
So which campaign-wise, which battle was us? The Tennessee
Behind us,
one or?
behind us on C, in the corner.
Wait, which battle was for us? The first one or this one?
None of them were for us because they turned us down.
Fucking hell.
This is Virginia. This is the one in Western Virginia.
I wish I knew what was going on in the campaign, but lower enlisted like myself don't get that kind of bougie access.
I need to remember to screenshot it and start posting it so people know.
Yeah, I don't know where we're attacking. I don't know when we're attacking. I just know we're fucking going down south somewhere.
Where the fuck did all of our guys go?
I don't know. I'm dead.
We got
down
charged in the
south,
corner.
like I said, to attack.
Like I said, Creature, you're in command, so if you have any objections, by all means. But my plan is personally Thunder Run down the Mississippi.
Yeah, just do it historically accurate. And
Exactly. Illinois units fucked up the West, and that's what we need to. We need to do what we do best.
Exactly. Just fuck
I
shit
know
up.
capturing Richmond is sexy, but we failed last time, and so now we can capture the Mississippi.
Yeah.
And make sure that country music never existed.
I love country music. Fuck you. I love Dolly Parton and Willie Nelson. I love all those folks.
No, it's fine. I like real country music, but there hasn't been a real country song written in the last 40 years.
Like I said, Dolly Parton, she turns out a song like literally every day because she's a genius and I love her.
I will give Dolly it. I will give it to Dolly.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I like myself some Johnny Cash.
Him too.
Yes, sir. He's good too.
Yep.
Real country is about making moonshine and shooting at cops. Not this like post 9/11 shit they got going on.
The brutal woes of prison.
Lost my dog on the motherfucking road, and I'm crying over you.
We basically gave you guys country songs. Who do you think you got all your depressing songs
I'm
from?
trying to remember some weird shit post I saw.
That yodel kid's cool though.
From the day I was 4. My mama took a look at me. Said, what the fuck are those? Said, what the fuck are those? I know that's blues, but close enough.
Crabs and Hawkers is basically a country song, but for Scottish people.
Rocky Top is my favorite country song. Because it's just about drinking moonshine and hating the government.
Yeah.
John Denver's so cool.
I love you. Gotta, you know, West Virginia. That song is the best thing that ever happened to the state. And you gotta love that. I don't think he actually wrote it for West Virginia because the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Shenandoah River are in West Virginia for like all of 2 miles.
Yeah, it's all that state has.
It really is.
I went to the Greenbrier Hotel, which is kind of nice, but that's about it.
You've been to West Virginia?
Yes, I've been I've been to a lot of places in the U.S.
Well, you gotta give us a holler next time you're in town.
I will never go to Chicago.
You are alright. Well, fuck you too then.
You know my opinion on Chicago.
You
Why
got
it's the worst
fucking
state.
food poisoning in Paris and just blamed it because the toilet.
I got plane poisoning on a Chicago plane.
You got food poisoning in France, and you just happened to shit yourself to death at O'Hare Airport, and you blame the whole city for it.
I ate the food on the flight.
Food that you? Where do you think they loaded that food from? France.
Chicago. It was a Chicago plane.
We don't have Chicago plane.
You know what I mean?
It was a plane is a Chicago plane.
It was an American plane with a Chicago-based crew.
Which American plane? There are multiple ones.
The American plane.
There is one airline that is based in Chicago, and I'm not giving you the answer. You tell me what you were flying.
Oh, it was the American plane. The one that... the only plane America has.
If I ever go to Britain or somewhere, I'm just gonna look at a train, any other train, and look, the England train!
Sounds about right.
One of these days, Creature, I will go on my, like, 20-minute long rant on why I hate English trains, but today is not that day.
What about Scottish trains? Those are kind of nice.
Yeah, I've heard they've been having a pretty rough.
Did it derive from Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah.
Leave Thomas alone.
I remember when I was in college, somebody wrote this, like, essay on how Thomas the Tank Engine is fascist propaganda, and it's pretty funny.
I wouldn't be surprised. He seems like he'd be a fascist. Some of the tank engine probably helps.
I think was driving Jews to like.
Yeah, I was about to say, who do you think? Who do you think was driving them to Auschwitz?
It's like, remember when Henry, like, it was basically pointing out that, like, Sir Totten had, it's like, your only worth is how much you work.
Oh no!
You are, like, worthless to the state. It was a pretty compelling, but, you know, it was tongue-in-cheek, but it was a funny argument that made a lot of interesting points.
And they were all right.
But yes, if you flew American Airlines, that's based out of Texas.
Based out of fucking Texas? What the fuck you mean?
American Airlines is based out of Texas. Delta is based out of Atlanta, and United is based out of Chicago. So unless you were on United,
spawning and getting
I thought Delta was based out of Ohio for a while.
Nothing is based out of Ohio. It is from Atlanta.
It definitely used to be based out of Ohio, I swear.
Nope.
I swear to
I've only been on a Delta flight once. I'm told it's very nice.
Oh shit, we got 7 minutes left. I'm gonna get you
Delta
right now.
is very nice. I try to fly Delta whenever I can.
It was a very short flight. Yeah, Chicago's not a hub city though, so if I ever have to fly Delta, I gotta do a layover in Detroit or Florida. Usually I just fly on whatever's cheap. I miss WoW Airlines. I miss being able to get to Europe for $300. I had to have a chicken in my lap, but you know, you couldn't beat it.
The fuck?
LCO just said Bales, but I want to get my load in.
Okay, now I just fucking spawn rush everyone, I guess.
You should get a trade deal with Russia.
Russia's like the farthest country from me, dude.
Exactly, so you'll be getting exotic goods and the Baltic is relatively peaceful. You don't have to worry about anyone blockading you.
That's horribly ironic.
I know, right? Well, you know what? Believe it or not, 500 years ago, shit was a little different.
I really want to... Sorry, you go.
Generally speaking, the most valuable trade is whoever's the furthest from you. It's hard to get trade with Muslim countries, but if you can do it, they're very valuable. And Poland and Russia are good as Scotland.
I'll keep that noted. Right now, I'm just trying to invade mainland Europe.
Yep.
Do a fucking reverse Norman.
Denmark is going to betray you if they haven't already. It's a good place to start, because then you can go anywhere.
Well, I'm trying to just take over independent factions right now, and then I'll go for like an actual another faction. Obviously, I'm going for England. right now.
Well,
but,
obviously, but that's not the continent.
yeah. Well, they have a few on.
Oh yeah, they have
France.
Normandy.
Exactly. That's actually literally as we're talking what I'm sieging out right now.
I remember I didn't really know anything about English history when I first played that game as like a 14-year-old, and I was really confused why they owned part of France.
They also technically own southern France too.
Well, yeah, Gascony. What was the name of that empire? Like the Alliania? The Element Empire?
From the rear, from the rear. In the corn, in the corn.
You know, but they did
Corn.
a good chunk of France for a wee bit.
They're in the corn, watch out from behind.
And then, like, a woman, ew, gross, I know, right?
Eleanor of Aquitaine.
Yeah, she led some fucking people against the English at some battles, and then...
Man, they are really dick-sucking point C, are they?
They sure are.
I love dick sucking, dude, of course. Let's fucking do it.
Just want to get a tie, I guess.
They're the throat goat.
No, that's me.
Jesus.
No, it's Obama.
I don't want to ask your political opinions. I don't want to ask any Americans' political opinion, because then I get a PowerPoint presentation.
Toasty's not here. We can talk politics.
That's fair.
But no, I have the political opinions you would assume somebody from Chicago would have, so I'll leave it at that.
I don't know what political opinions Chicagoans have, so thanks.
Cities tend to be left-wing to liberal. The countryside
That's
tends to
what
be
I thought.
conservative to GOP.
I know that much, but... You know.
When I was on my road trip to South Dakota last year, I had to have that conversation with a lot of people when it started to get that way. It's like, I'm just going to assume that my politics don't align with a dude from rural South Dakota, and we'll just leave it at that. And believe it or not, that line actually diffused a lot of things.
Good. I mean, it's good to have political discourse in a friendly manner with two different parties.
Oh, wait till you come to my family's Thanksgiving.
Jesus Christ, you don't want to see fucking a dinner between two different
Me
people
swallowing
from the
my
Bridge
10th
Myers.
whiskey, saying to my nephew, welcome to the fucking show, as I'm about to bring up politics.
Jesus. It is actually nice to know that most of Scotland is decently united, for the most part.
Y'all love Brexit, right?
That's true,
no.
Scotland, famous Brexit lover.
We're gonna bring back lynching just so I can lynch you.
That was a little extreme, but okay.
Well, Scottish politics are extreme.
Have you put a cone on Arthur Wellington's head yet?
No.
Next time I am in Glasgow, I'm going to get a traffic cone, I am going to paint it like a wizard's hat, and you're going to help me get it on him.
Jesus. Yeah. I haven't been actually watching news recently, so I don't know how... Oh, let's go, we fucking killed the English king or something.
COVID memes were A+, and one of my favorites was this dude from Glasgow with the lockdown going on, and Arthur Wellington not having a cone on his head. He just posted a picture, and he's like, your time is coming, you fucking gobshite.
Sounds about right. Yeah, no, I'm not from Glasgow, so I'm not a big fan of Glaswegian people in general.
My friend from Glasgow drugged himself to death.
Yeah, you told me. You told me I shouldn't end up like that.
Yeah,
I'll try my best.
don't do the coke in Glasgow.
Jesus Christ, there are fucking crackheads everywhere, and they're the nicest people I've ever met.
Honestly, no,
or they will stab you.
Crackheads are afraid that you're gonna narc on them. Crackheads, weirdly polite.
I think the guy who stabbed me was a crackhead, or no, actually no, he was a skinhead. Never mind.
Nah, they'll be the violent ones. The crackheads don't want trouble because they're scared of you. You have full control over your motor functions. They don't.
They're like frightened animals.
They really are.
All sides tell them to get a life, but they'd rather be on dope.
I should just bring one home and tell my girlfriend that we got a new pet.
Yeah.
Now he's a little shy, so don't make any sudden movements.
But if he does something good, you give him this light bulb and the lighter.
It's almost, you can also use them as like a maid too. Here, man, if you do this, you get this.
You clean my house, I'll give you some dope.
I saw a really great inspirational quote. It's just like, oh, I can't do this because of whatever reason. You think a crackhead ever says, I'm not getting crack because I can't afford it? No, he finds a way, and you can too.
Life finds a way, dude.
They're entering the woods! They're entering the woods!
What?
Jesus Christ. That's the most. That was the loudest I've heard think I've heard from Zia.
Tell them! They're entering the fucking woods!
What woods?
Our woods! From sea!
They're going into our woods.
I ran up there going to a star and think came over to the left.
I can't remember. Did I come to Wednesday's event?
I don't know.
Actually, wait. I can check that shit. I'm so fucking stupid, dude.
Oh, I didn't finish reload. I had a golden shot on their line and I blew it.
I love blowing stuff.
Bet you do.
To the rear, to the rear, to the rear.
Oh, we only brought 31.
From behind, from behind.
Never mind. Rookie numbers 31, more like poopy one.
Nice.
Easy dub.
I was right behind the Confederate commander or the Confederate officer. I was about to bonk him, but I accidentally pressed B instead of V, and I died right as the game ended.
Good game, boys.
How did we manage these casualties though?
Bullets. Pancake, what's the Dutch word for bullet?
Kogel.
Oh, wow. That's wild. I don't know
How do
what
you
I expected,
say-
but that was